bringing it back. So cold with the flows when I spit it on tracks. Writing hardcore lyrics, gotta put it on wax. We can't tell lies, we be spitting the facts. Most rappers is trash and they do it for cash. I do it for the love with this lyrical blast. Going fast like Flash when I'm whipping your ass. Let me slow it down quick, this a blast from the past. Underground flows with an old school vibe. Not you head to the beat and remember the rhyme. Real music, you can hear it, you can never deny. Hurricane and join and act when we be keeping it live. From Detroit to Savannah, let the whole world see. Midwest, Southern soul, make the people believe. Spitting revolution lyrics so my people be free. Throw your hands in the air if you rollin' with me. Underground sound that goes down in Motown. 50 your time, smoke a pound, we smoke crowns. Cold sound, everybody know what goes down. Underground sound, yeah, we bringing it back now. Tell them, Jay.
Bringing it back. Bringing it back. Hey. Back to the underground. Back to the underground. Where it comes from. Back to the underground. Back to where it comes from. Back to the underground. Where it comes. Hey! Breaking it back. 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 Breaking it back.
Back again, spin the magic just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win, the underground is back again.
For the ancestors.
It's time to take it back again. Spin the magic just like a paladin. Yeah, we gotta win, the underground is back again. For my ancestors. This that underground sound. This that underground sound.
Little Jordan.
This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. Underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. This that underground sound. It's time to take it back now.
They say your headphones in the stage now. Hey, like the last song I did, like the headphones that I had on, like in the live I did when I was talking about why do bitches play motherfuckers. I could use them for BandLab. So like the last song I did, the fast track. Check it out. It's called Y'all Ain't Ready for War. It's on my shorts. Real shit to me personally, I don't hear no difference between like me doing my original routine of putting my voice through the cell phone speaker, then the motherfucking headphones. I don't hear no fucking difference. But having the headphones, it sound cool. So I had these headphones maybe like 3 days, and I just started recording with them. So I'm like, let me just check it out and test it out, because I usually, come on now, dollar store headphone speakers do not motherfucking sound good for recording. Let's just be honest. That's why I never used it. But something told me to use it. So when I use it, it sound pretty good. So I was like, shit, bet it up. Do you like them more? I don't know. Because like I said, I don't hear no difference from like when I did my usual shit, speaking in the motherfucking cell phone and tweaking my voice. So, but the cool thing about it is I got some headphones, and I don't have to be in the studio like longer trying to tweak my sound and shit. So now, I got headphones, everything cool. You don't hear nothing in the background like that. Phenom might have to go into his beat and take, like probably go in his beat and like turn it down a little bit. I heard a little bit of clips. Like sometimes the beat was clipping. So like maybe the beat was too loud. But like I try to like tweak it in the band lab and turn it down, but you still kind of hear it. So he would have to go on his end to like, But if you're so cool with the song, you won't even hear the clips. The clips is hidden. Salute, live and learn. What up, though? I was just about to send a message. My phone just came on. I was just about to send a message. You like I hope y'all got the notifications, or maybe y'all were just looking at the subscriptions, because like that's how I found out if everybody live. I hit the subscription button, I scroll down and see who got a red dot next to their name, because I don't send notifications out to nobody. So you have to click the subscription button, go through the list, see who got a red dot next to them. But I say blah, but I try to at least make a community post. But like this second phone been on that bullshit lately. Oh, you sent the beat? Bet it up. Now I got another track for the ladies. You said it's gonna be a track for the ladies, right? Bet it up. And plus I got another track. I think this Hurricanes album might be 17 tracks. I might do 17. I need at least 2 more songs for the ladies. If not 2, probably 3. But like I'm gonna say 2. Fuck it, like who knows? Because I got 11 songs so far. So I got 6 more songs to do. And then I'm finished. Yep, track for the ladies. Great things in Chile. Yep. We about to talk about Star Trek though. I know most people may not be hip to Star Trek and the lore, but I dive deep. Me and Vata, we going in on this Star Trek. But yeah, I just dropped a new track called Y'all Ain't Ready for War. And we about to play this shit. Get this shit on and popping. How did my phone die? What the fuck? The bitch got 23% and it just died on me. What the fuck? I can't type in a chat. I'm glad the headphones is in the States. I'm glad that the headphones that I use actually sound pretty fucking good when I record it. These Bluetooth headphones and, but, like I expect dollar store shit to not work properly. Like, like when I tried before, I'm like, I'm not ever using dollar store headphones again. And plus the studio headphones is at my studio don't fit inside my phone. Because I could have been had great motherfucking headphones, but my, the studio that I'm at, HPMC been there forever. Like the headphones don't, like it's not compatible with my phone. And plus, I had to motherfucker choose between paying rent and paying bills than buying a fucking headphones, buying a fucking computer, buying a fucking green screen. I was like, man, fuck that, man. Survival first. But I'm glad your headphones is in the States so you can get to recording. You already know it. It's gonna be the shit. Can't wait to hear it. Be able to look out for Jordan's album. And salute to Live and Learn. And everybody in the chat, everybody's gonna watch on the playback. Fuck the haters, fuck the YouTube, and fuck the lurkers. You already know what it is. But yeah. I'm about to play this new track now. No, I know it was summer. There we go. I gotta just put it to the playlist. At the playlist. Hip hop. Boop. And then we're gonna get over to the Star Trek shit. Now, when it comes to work, I'm supposed to be working today, but they're talking about it's gonna be raining and thunderstorming all day. So chances are they might cancel the game. They might cancel the game today. It's been very cloudy. It's been sprinkling. I still might have to go out there and grab something to eat in a minute. But I get the word to find out if everything not popping. And then we can go live again and probably chill. Yeah, like charging cables, wigging it to work right, Yep. It's gonna be the shit. That's good news on the headphones. And if it rain today, I get to chill today, all day. Hurry Deck 3. But let's get to this new track. Double play. Let's go.
Beyond Rogue One Production.
I love that guitar.
Hit you with a quick hit. Hit you with a quick. Quicker than the speed of light, bitch. If your motherfucker blink, you will miss it. Feeling like a mystic, make you disappear in an instant. Feeling so ballistic, and the body ready, you got better equipment. Make your body flip quick. Used to a little dipshit. Take a hand off with the sawed off. All I can do is spin a wheel kick. I was born in the darkness, feeling heartless, but I take a bloody carcass. Put your ass in the ocean, now you got a motherfucker chill with the dolphins. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. When he's strong, he hit it. That's what I talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with feeling, I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. When he's strong, he hit it. That's what I talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with feeling, I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. When he's strong, he hit it. That's what I talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with feeling, I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that pull a trigger, but quick and how to kill him. I just don't get it headed. That's what I'm talking about. The rhythm. I'm a killer with villain, killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. Destroy anybody on this rap shit. Destroy anybody on the street shit. Put your body with the shot and get that. Let me take your motherfucking body to a motherfucking deep pit. Show you a deep trick. Put a gun out the hat till I sleep, bitch. Full talking that weak shit. You and your crew gonna be dead in an instant. What is the genesis? Got a large blade, but the cushion and instruments. Said all you hate is your death is cinnamon. Hole in your head, I love the cinnamon. Shooting the head, the population reduce. Got a big gun, but the train of the juice. Everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I'm saying everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a filler with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war.
Exclusive. Shout out to Phenom Royal One Production. You already know what it is. I'm the killer that put a trigger, but quick I got to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. The Empire. Double play. New exclusive.
Phenom Road One Production.
Hit you with a quick hit. Hit you with a blick quick. Quicker than the speed of light, bitch. If your motherfucker blink, you will miss it. Feeling like a mystic, make you disappear in an instant. Feeling so ballistic, and the body ready, you got better equipment. Make your body flip quick. Used to a little dipshit. Take a hand off with the sawed off. All I can do is spin a wheel kick. I was born in the darkness, feeling heartless, but I take a bloody carcass. Throw your ass in the ocean, now you got a motherfucker chill with the dolphins. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. When he's strong and he hit it. That's what I talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with feeling, I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. When he's strong and he hit it. That's what I talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with feeling, I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. When he's strong and he hit it. That's what I talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with feeling, I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. When he's strong and he hit it. That's what I talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with feeling, I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. Destroy anybody on this rap shit. Destroy anybody on the street shit. Put your body with the shot and get that. Let me take your motherfucking body to a motherfucking deep pit. Show you a deep trick. Put a gun out the hat till I sleep, bitch. Full talking that weak shit. You and your crew gonna be dead in an instant. What is the genesis? Got a large blade, but the cushion and instruments. Said all you hate is your death is cinnamon. Hole in your head, I love the cinnamon. Shooting the head, the population reduce. Got a big gun, but the train of the juice. Everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I'm saying everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a filler with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war.
Woo! New and exclusive. For real. This is Hurricanegeddon.
Let the flood return, y'all people go.
What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? I did not change that. I was going to turn it up and the whole shit just changed. I think if my phone got sensitive, it does got cracks in it.
Let the flood return, y'all people gonna learn. Everybody gonna learn now that I will flood the world right now. I'll destroy your government right now. Kill a motherfucker, throw a bit of river, I'ma do a bigger quicker than anybody that will pull a trigger, eliminate the government, the public. You motherfuckers about to catch a motherfucker, son of king, got the road rubber land. Everybody run again, killing the motherfucker cops for the fun again, shooting the motherfucker people, they gonna be running there, blowing it up, catching the motherfucker fun again. I'm the only motherfucker that wanna fight the government. Why the fuck is people wanna like the government? Why got the motherfuckers fight the government? In the White House is a place of running in. John Wick, everybody up in the bed. Equalize a motherfucker, got me trying to quit. Can't have a bitches looking like Joyce the Wit. Love or death with the choice to take. Got a motherfucking sword again. Chopping everybody else in the quarter shit. Be the cop with the force in it. Turn the bass to a chorus again. Star Wars with the force within. Like a motherfucking speed. The realest, I never really. You about to feel it. Tell the stupid fans, come and get it. Revolutionary lyrics. You hear it, your favorite, the furious spirit. Killing all listen to me, bitch, I'm a chopper. It's a popper with a chopper. It's a proper. Better call him, better go doctor. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, better get to the chopper. Blow the bitch up, cause bitch, I'm a monster. Hurricane from the bed, I pray to the father. I kill that motherfucker living straight in Nevada. God killing nigga, I destroy your mind. Ain't nobody ready for the monster. Return, y'all people gon' learn. Everybody gon' learn now. That I will flood this world right now. I destroy your government right now. Let the flood return, y'all people gon' learn. Everybody gon' learn now. That I will flood this world right now. I destroy your government right now. So let the flood return. Thank you, baby. I'm in a fast mood, baby. Warriors, we gonna be notorious. This full thrusters. We coming out victorious, straight warriors. We the motherfucking warriors. We gonna be notorious. This we going warp drive. We going warp 12. Notorious, straight warriors. Killing for real, the motherfucker killing for real. The real nigga that the government fear. The real nigga never waiting for the war to take it. If a motherfucker wanna come in, let it end of the war, and you get it prepared. The revolution that we sing it better be real. We're the god of the windstorm and flame. Born the rain, for the name, hurricane. With a bigger bitch training that I go through. Y'all suffer dead tofu, so I gotta big like Goku. Stop it with a corkscrew, beat it with a horseshoe. Gotta make a steady when I'm shooting in the courtroom. Now I'm in a boardroom, turn it to a war room. Plotted on the government, all the king of those soon. Rubber shit, you ain't even delicate. Selling this beat when I pull like a little bitch. Killer got the devil with a frequency weapon. It's like a living, it's an energy weapon. You motherfuckers better come with infinity weapons. I'ma take it to the land of infinity less. I'ma kill you looking for really in 60 more seconds. I got a wild out. All my rebels, I give a shout out. Speed, I'm the we about to clown out. Turn the motherfucking road into a grindhouse. Just like Quentin Tarantino. Book plus bigger than Danny DeVito. Turn this world to the land of Megiddo. After final battle, I'ma do the Aikido. I've been on the fed, those shoot through the people. On the crew, about to take the casino. I'm a hood bitch, get back to the people. How you like that? Blood's gas for the people. Warriors, we gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors, we the motherfucking warriors. We gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors. Warriors, we gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors, we the motherfucking warriors. We gonna be notorious. This war gonna be glorious. We warriors, we coming out victorious. Straight warriors.
As for my American friend,
The CIA thinks they can infiltrate the Marlin and Dr. Kane.
you can't scare me.
Phenom Road One production.
Take him to Detroit. Get it out, Bobby. Warp speed. Hit a motherfucker, hit a motherfucker, hit him. Throw a motherfucker right dead in the river. I don't give a fuck about a fed. I'ma kill a bullet in the head, leave a nigga dead at the dinner. Roll with the river. Put a motherfucker with an AK. Nigga better make it. Better find a safe place. Then I take your bitch on the payday. Spit it like a play. Nigga don't test me. Nigga don't stress me. I'm a keep from the head like a Bentley. Nigga don't press me. Fucking with Becky. Beat a nerd case in the motherfucking Chevy. Coming out heavy. Coming out daily. With a snake guard, chicken ass in your belly. Nigga ain't ready. Coming out daily. But the deep shots in the motherfucking Perry. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Put it to the motherfucking Detroit.
Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Kill a motherfucker, kill a motherfucker, kill him. For the government, hell yeah, I'ma get him. Eat long bus, hell yeah, I'ma get him. Tell Donald Trump, I'm boy, bitch, when I get him. Bitch, your melon, call back 11. When I walk out cars, I'ma get it. Damn, like 11. Everybody check it. Yo, social media, horse, I'm selling. Go with the weapon. Everybody get it. Hollow point bullets that I hit him in the hood. Make everybody flip. I don't give a fuck. Everybody pass from the back of the truck. Send me got a better get my pack a nigga up. Revolutionary, I'm a pack a nigga up. Don't sit up the government, y'all better duck. Taking the motherfuckers guns. What? Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Get a motherfucker, get a motherfucker, get him. Get a motherfucker, get a back with a bloody yak. Smack your jack with a money yak. Racks in the back, give me that. Facts got a gap playing black. Jack in the back, put a cat back with a back like a snap. Back in your lap, running laps back to the trap. My backpack's in a snap. My black flag in a strap in the backpack. Where's that? I clap back at a cat. That wear a badge in the gap. I pass like a bat. Beat your ass fast with a bat. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
Warp speed.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
This is the Star Trek talk.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
The Empire.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy.
Shouts out to everybody.
Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy. Welcome to motherfucking Detroit. Ain't scared to pull out the heat, boy.
We're gonna go one more. This is the last one, and we're gonna get off into the live.
Town Road One production.
I got 3 words for the government. 3 words.
Leave me alone. You better leave me alone.
Much love, Vato. My number 1. Thank you, number 1.
Hit you dead in your dome.
My number 1.
Run a minute, chillin' like a nigga, see the cone spittin' in the instant, even don't miss it. Now I'm gone, fishing, cooking for the bitches. Don't listen when I'm on a mission. If I try to build put a bomb on the fucking cylinder in a minute, I'ma be the villain, the villains, put the driller, feeling like killing the villain. I know they government gon' get me finished. You better listen from religion, I'm the motherfucking God killer. Then turn to a cop killer. Fuck around and get shot, nigga. I ain't tryna be popular. Now what's up? You gotta get your knowledge up, but that's gonna really rock with us. The grab the keys, pop the truck, and got the motherfucker pump. Shoot the motherfucker dead, nigga. You dead in the trunk. Try to body get over your piece, leave a motherfucker dead, you dumb. I don't give a fuck no more. Even out there like Dumbledore, undergo. Go to the motherfucker Thunderdome. I'm chopping everybody up with a sword called Thunderbolt. The cut you throw the blood for so. From the motherfucking pavement, leaving the letters to make a statement. What's the occasion? Revolution, motherfucking amazing. Leave the motherfucker government shaking. Operation stop the hate. Tell the motherfucker stop the faking. I came here to shock the nation. Hide this Cajun. Destroy the population. Make a motherfucker stop the pagan. I'll be waiting on the amount of power with an AR. RPG with a radar. With a 50 cal that I spray for. Hey, y'all, tear y'all motherfucking face off. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone. About to pick up the chrome and get you dead in the dome. Leave me alone. You better leave me alone.
Just leave me alone. I was thinking 3 words for the government. You already know, Vato.
You better leave me alone.
The motherfucking second phone is acting up.
Town Road One production.
You don't get any alone now.
I think it's my charger.
Motherfuckers are so sensitive. The whole country is turning to bitch ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas.
The whole country is turning to bitch ass nigga. I'm the only motherfucker that's motherfucking ready for the motherfucking revolution. And then coming to find out, I gotta have compassion because half of the goddamn country can't fucking read or comprehend. So I kind of got to take back of motherfuckers being target practice because you can't fucking read or comprehend. I could be like, the revolution is starting right now. Let's click up. They're going to be like, duh. You know, I'm calling people target practice and I could be shooting retards. I feel bad now. I feel bad now for calling motherfuckers target practice, but they can't read or comprehend. These are grown people we're talking about here. So it's like, but at the same time, Hurricane, the one that spit like motherfucker, and I'm gonna kill these dogs. That motherfucker saying we're just putting them out of their misery so they don't have to live trying to be like D A B D D E F G D, and the other motherfuckers in the corner like, my name Jeb. So I'm not. So this is why I say we're gonna have to be the new teachers, the new priesthood. You know, but Hurricane is like, we're just putting people out of their misery so they don't have to suffer. It's not their fault. You know, this is called the miseducation system for a reason. And you're gonna have to be the one to do what has to be done while everybody is complaining about morality. And it took me back to this X-Men book I was reading. There was a bad guy. I forgot the name of the bad guy. I think it was Thanos' son. And the X-Force was sent. You know, like this is the team that do the dirty work. Cyclops is the good team, but he got Wolverine, Deadpool, Domino, Phantom X, and a whole bunch of other cats that do the dirty work. I'm talking about like they really take out threats. They can go all out if they want to, no restrictions. So they had to go kill the son of Thanos, but he was a child. But he was gonna grow up to be the most powerful motherfucker in the universe. I don't know if it's Thanos' child or maybe some other bad guy. I don't remember. But everybody in the room arguing about morality, but not understanding the mission. This motherfucker is going to kill us all when he gets older. So it's like everybody like, I'm not going to kill a fucking child. And I'm kind of in that type of morality conflict right now. Just, you know, like just on the strength of finding out what's going on with the world and their mind. You know, I'm like, it's disturbing because of reality. It's like these people are going to be easily controlled and manipulated. You know, but in the comic book, while everybody's arguing about morality, Phantom X pulls the trigger on the child. It's like, y'all good. I gotta live with this. Mission complete. You know what I'm saying? You know, Phantom X ain't say no words. He just bam. You know, it is what it is. We on a fucking mission. We just got through a whole bunch of motherfucking shit. We damn near died. You know what I'm saying? Now we made it to the final destination, final mission, killed the son of fucking Thanos. Okay, he's a child. I'm sorry, but we already know what's about to happen to us in the future if this motherfucker gets older and get influenced to conquer everything. Like, come on now. You know? But yeah, you know, that X-Force was the shit. X-Force was the shit. I love reading those books. But yeah, let's get off into it. But before we get off into it, we got 2 Star Trek clips. But first, we're going to get off into a quick clip.
Ship. I'm out of danger. Yes. Don't breathe. Just logical. The needs of the many outweigh millions of the few. Or the one. I never took the Kobayashi Maru test. Until now. What do you think of my solution? Spot. I have been and always shall be your friend. Live long and prosper.
Oh yes, I had to watch the Wrath of Khan today. That was my shit. Khan! And it's still a mode, and you know, and that scene where Spock dies is compelling. Live long and stay naughty. Live long and naughty.
Is this the voice of God? One voice.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me leave out real quick. This is my favorite Captain Kirk right here. This is my favorite Captain
The
Kirk.
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
This is my favorite Captain Kirk.
Does this better suit your expectations?
This is my favorite Captain Kirk right here. Best dialogue ever. Because I would do the same shit.
Consent. It is I.
They in front of
It was
God.
not. The barrier stood between us, but we breached it.
Magnificent. You are the first.
We sought only your infinite wisdom.
And how did you breach the barrier?
With a starship.
This starship couldn't carry my wisdom beyond the barrier.
It could, yes.
Then I shall make use of this starship.
It will be your chariot.
Excuse me.
It will carry my power to every corner of creation.
Excuse
Excuse
me,
me.
I'd just like to ask a question. What does God need
with a starship.
Bring the ship closer.
I said,
Said
what does
God
God need with a
starship.
Jim, what are you doing? I'm asking you a
I'm
question.
asking him a question.
Who is this creature?
Who am I? Don't you know? Aren't you God?
He has his doubts.
You doubt me?
I seek proof.
I seek proof.
You don't ask the Almighty for his ID.
Then here is the proof you see.
Then he shoots Captain Kirk with an I-beam. Next question. Why is God angry?
Why? Why have you done this to my friend?
He doubts me.
He's not answered his question. What does God need with a starship?
Oh, did you just shoot my nigga Spock?
Do you doubt me?
I doubt any God who inflicts pain
William Shatner.
for his own pleasure. Stop! The god of Shakari would not do this.
Shakari. A vision you created.
He says, Shakari, the vision that you created. Now, this gets deep. This when we get to what we like to call Tulpa. If don't nobody know what a Tulpa is, you're going to learn today. A Tulpa is an entity that is manifested by the collective consciousness of a group or a cult group. Oh, yeah, you're right, Vonta. Yeah, once I found out that was the William Shatner mask, I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, that's what a Tulpa is. A Tulpa is a manifestation of the collective conscious. And I think it's an Hindu mystic mythology. But I'm not going to say mystic mythology. I'm going to just say in their tradition, in their culture, some supernatural shit. But it's very powerful. And here's why I think it could possibly be real, because of the placebo effect. We can mentally truly heal ourselves if we truly connect mind, body, and spirit with each other and see the visualization of you being healed. You will be healed. Even doctors even showed this. It was like, nigga, I gave a motherfucker sugar pills he thought was antibiotics. He believed that motherfucker it was healing him. He believed and saw himself being healed, and he was fucking healed. But, you know, like that shit was sugar pills. Or a motherfucker was injected with some, some other like bullshit that he thought was going to heal him. And, you know, like the mind, you know, body and spirit aligned, and his visualization healed him. But the moment that he came across some shit that compromised what he was taking, fucker died. So it's like, yo, the placebo effect is real. So possibly a Tulpa. But what's scary about if a Tulpa is real, through the collective consciousness of people believing in God or Allah or Buddha, whatever the fuck, and everybody have their different interpretation, if the shit get manifested, it could be like the Akira movie, an amalgamation of a nasty ass object. Yes, it's healing the world and bringing peace, but your visual perception is a whole bunch of faces, eyes, and blah, like a fucking monster. Tulpa is Tulpa. Tulpa. It's not like I said Tofa. But yeah, that was my favorite Captain Kirk. Oh, let's get back to it. Now we're about to talk about some Star Trek. About, in reality, the Federation should have been obliterated. Every cataclysmic event that happened should have been obliterated. You know, we're just looking at the logic. We got 2 videos. I'm glad everything is playing good. Yeah, Tulpa. Yep. I think some people spell it like that, but like it's Tulpa. And what's crazy about a Tulpa is it also goes back to people having imaginary friends. Those were Tulpas. People call it an imaginary friend, but in mythology, it's called a Tulpa. And some people actually believe and actually see these motherfuckers that they manifested. And I need to look more into it because it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting because of the placebo effect. That's the only reason why. Because of placebo effect. And plus, I love Hindu mythology. I love Shiva, Kali the Destroyer with her sexy ass. You know. You know. I learn something new every day. Yeah, baby.
The Federation should be dead.
God damn it. I keep on forgetting the computer set me up. If I got to work with two phones.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I don't know what's up with my charger. I might have to switch chargers. And why is this other charger not charging the phone that I'm using the fucking video on? I don't know what it is. If they ain't fucking me on YouTube, they're fucking with my motherfucking wiring with the fucking shit. And these are brand new fucking chargers that cost $20 fucking. But anyway, I digress.
The Federation should be dead. Not struggling, not weakened. Dead. Assimilated by the Borg, shattered by the Dominion War, paralyzed by fear after the Changeling infiltrations, torn apart politically after Mars burned. Any one of those events could have broken an interstellar civilization. And yet, somehow,
Thank you, baby.
the Federation always survives. Now, obviously, yes, Star Trek is a television franchise. The Federation...
I gotta stop right here. You know, right when I thought I was about to get upset, I looked over and I saw that comment. It say "wiggle the wire," and and I was seeing the emoji. I was like, "You are the only one that can quell my wrath." Thank you, Vata. I could be ready to destroy something. You be like, with a nice cool quip or an innuendo, it'll just change the whole day. I'm like, y'all better thank Vanta. I could have killed everybody. And I just have a smile. I'm like, baby, let's thank you. You know, it's thank you. Thank you. Just catching that emotion and seeing the comment, like, the future is fucking so bright. Cheers to us in our future endeavors. Hurricane Devonta forever. Let's go.
survives because the story continues, but that answer alone misses something important. Because the way Star Trek chooses to keep the Federation alive tells us what the franchise believes about civilization itself. Starfleet loses entire fleets and recovers in a matter of years. Earth is attacked over and over again and still remains the political center of the Federation. Officers suffer catastrophic trauma, moral collapse, betrayal, infiltration, and extinction-level...
I guess me saying all that make everybody leave. Good. Shit, it is what it is. I gotta be honest. It is what it is.
Worse. And somehow the system keeps functioning. Because in Star Trek, the Federation bends, but it rarely breaks. And maybe that's the point. The Federation was never built to survive reality the way real civilizations do. It survives because Star Trek believes civilizations can recover from things history says they usually don't. But what happens if we remove that protection? What if the Federation had to operate under the same pressures that destroy real nations? What if fear lasted longer? What if trauma didn't heal cleanly? What if one great captain wasn't always there at exactly the right moment? Because once you strip away the narrative protection, something uncomfortable starts to appear. The Federation isn't nearly as stable as it wants to believe.
And that right there, I'm like, that's going to help me write the perfect Star Trek pilot about the motherfucking post-Dominion War when the motherfuckers got to rebuild. You feel me? I can reflect on this. I can reflect on this and expand on this, you know, and just like really get in depth on like the rebuilding process. You know, oh my God. I'm sorry. The United Federation.
The Federation recovers from things that should probably leave permanent damage. And I don't mean military damage. Every civilization loses wars, survives attacks, rebuilds cities. History is full of that. What's strange about the Federation is how quickly everything feels normal again. Take Wolf 359. 39 starships destroyed, over 11,000 people dead.
Over 11,000 on the Battle Wolf 359. Like, whoa. Men, women, children, families. Like, you know, it's woo. They was being cut through like butter. And the weight that Sisko had to carry, losing his wife in that shit, you know, like, whew. And staring in the face of the man that was controlled, staring at Picard face to face. Woo, that pilot was awesome. That pilot was awesome. It compelled you to keep watching the damn show.
Single Borg cube cuts through Starfleet like it barely notices it's there. That should have terrified the Federation for decades. Not just because Earth was vulnerable, but because the entire illusion of control shattered in a few hours. Up to that point, Starfleet still carried the belief that eventually diplomacy, science, or sheer optimism would solve most problems. Then the Borg show up and basically demonstrate that the Federation is not nearly as advanced or prepared as it thinks it is. And to Star Trek's credit, you do see the aftermath. For a while. Sisko carries it with him for years. Starship designs change. The Defiant gets built. Starfleet starts acting more defensive, more...
It's like, yeah, build the fucking Defiant.
paranoid. There's that feeling for a brief period of time that the Federation finally realized space is not as safe as it pretended it was. But then things stabilize. Maybe a little too well. Earth stays the political center of the Federation despite repeatedly becoming the target of catastrophic events. Starfleet remains mostly unified. You never really see major member worlds openly questioning whether the Federation's core systems are actually capable of protecting them anymore. Real governments don't usually get that kind of grace period. And it keeps happening.
Right.
The Changeling infiltration during the Dominion War should
Right. They don't get that grace period. Japan, after Hiroshima and Nagasaki, it took them 40 plus years to recover. 40 plus. And they was booming with entertainment. Booming. Anime came over here. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Fist of the North Star, and Ninja Scroll. And then Akira came out. Or Akira. Akira. How you doing? Perfect. Hadouken. You win. Perfect. But yeah, 40 years though. Starfleet motherfucker recovered within like 2 or 3. What the fuck? But my logical explanation, using Star Trek lore, they're using a replicator to make smart cities, make smart homes. You can get that shit done within, I can say, probably 2 to maybe 7 years. You know, yes, it's understandably quick. At least, you know, like to me, because of the technology that Starfleet has. That's why it's still the center of the Federation. You know, despite all the attacks that could blow the fucking planet off the map. I mean, blow the planet off the intergalactic map. They weren't allowed to develop their militaries. Right, exactly. Because like military is last on the list. It's all about exploring and exploration and shit. War is last. And they basically flying around in cities. You know? That's why the Japanese and German cars are so good too. Yup. Hyundai. Suzuki.
Socially devastating. By the time of Homefront and Paradise Lost, people on Earth are openly afraid their neighbors might not even be real. Admirals are distrusting each other. Blood screenings become routine. Starfleet command structures are compromised badly enough that a military coup almost happens on Earth itself. That kind of fear tends to leave scars. Historically, societies do not handle
That's why that's the most dangerous time. It's peacetime. This is where the infiltration began. Fuck the motherfucking actual shit blowing up. When it's peacetime, you don't even know who to fucking trust no more. Because during that Paradise Lost shit, motherfuckers was doing blood screening because motherfuckers was motherfucking changeling infiltrators. Admirals being compromised. Like, man, put your badge on that fucking desk. Paradise Lost was crazy. And Homefront, yeah.
Well, especially when the threat is invisible. People become tribal. Governments centralize power. Citizens start accepting things they normally wouldn't because fear makes almost any policy sound reasonable if survival is attached to it. And DS9 actually brushes against that idea harder than most Trek. Then, eventually, the Federation pulls itself back together again. The Dominion War is even harder to ignore. Entire fleets wiped out, planets occupied, Cardassia devastated. Starfleet pushed so hard that officers who once preached Federation ideals are now discussing biological warfare and deception like they're unfortunate necessities. Which, to be fair, maybe they were. But after all of that, the Federation somehow manages to return to exploration mode surprisingly fast.
Is either Cold
Not
War or a hot
immediately,
one?
obviously. There are scars that
Vonta, that is deep. Yes. That's right. That's right. It's either a Cold War or a hot one. Man. And what's devastating about that is we're in both. And you know, when cold air and hot air mix up in the atmosphere, it creates either a tornado or some shit. We're fucked. Scientifically, economically, financially, fucked. Oh my God, man. But yeah, baby, you're right.
But compared to real history, compared to what large-scale wars usually do to civilizations, the recovery is kind of unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily
Japan 40
think
years.
that's bad writing. Honestly, I think it's intentional. Star Trek wants to believe societies can survive trauma without becoming consumed by it. That civilizations can absorb catastrophic events and still choose cooperation afterward. Still choose diplomacy. Still choose optimism. That's probably one of the core ideas holding the franchise together.
Yeah, because Gene Roddenberry experienced war. You know what I'm saying? He understood that shit. And he was like, this would it be if we all could work together. You know, we working with black, white, alien, Vulcan, all this shit. We all coming together, you know, as a race of people, boldly go where no one has gone before, exploring and using diplomacy, you know, and, you know, it was great. Greatest shit on television. Star Trek, and greatest shit ever. Greatest shit ever. But in the UK, Doctor Who, like shit, 1963, James Bond, like, man, it's great shit. But we already know the background on James Bond, like Ian Fleming, you know, like got connections with those motherfuckers, real people. He got real connections with the spies, you know, but like that's what made James Bond awesome.
But it also creates this strange effect where the Federation starts feeling almost insulated from consequences sometimes. Even after Mars burns, even after the synth attack, even after trust in Starfleet clearly starts eroding. The Federation bends. A lot. But somehow it almost never snaps. And once you start looking at Star Trek through that lens, it becomes difficult not to notice how often the survival of the Federation depends on recovery speeds that real civilizations almost never achieve.
That's why I say replicators. Replicator.
There's another reason.
And here's another logical. If they don't want to use the replicator, they got big starships that can motherfucking haul big ass blocks of smart cities and just place it on the ground slowly and fly on off and do the next shit. Like motherfucking like cargo type ships that can motherfucking drop off houses and motherfucking, you know, shit to motherfucking build the shit fast. but using the replicator to make the shit, or just have a whole motherfucking team because we got the technology to make the motherfucking best state of the art shit. You know, I'm surprised shit even getting blowed up because we got shit that motherfucking bounce bullets off of shit. But I don't know. But yeah, like I have my questions. But Star Trek really gave me more inner questions than questions about Star Trek itself. And that's what's going to be the next video.
The Federation survives as often as it does. And honestly, this one might be even bigger than the recovery issue. Starfleet's institutions fail constantly. The heroes save them anyway. That's the pattern. The Federation likes to present itself as this massive, stable system built on enlightened principles and strong institutions. Billions of citizens, thousands of ships, centuries of progress. A civilization supposedly designed to survive beyond any one individual. But when things actually start collapsing, Star Trek almost always narrows down to a handful of people desperately holding the entire structure together. Sometimes literally. Take Picard. One man becomes Locutus and nearly destroys the Federation. Then later, that same man becomes one of the primary reasons the Borg are stopped at Earth. Again. The Federation's survival ends up hinging on the psychology, morality, and judgment of a single captain over and over.
Picard be like, bitch, it ain't my fault. You better blame Q. Gonna put all this shit on me. Nigga, they came to Earth because of you, Picard. Bitch, you better blame Q. Motherfucker, he snapped his fingers. We got in Borg territory. 13 of my crew members died because of this bitch. You better blame Q. No, we're gonna blame you because yo, man, you was the cutest, nigga. Yo, Picard, like, you better blame Q.
And Picard isn't unique. Kirk repeatedly prevents extinction-level disasters through instinct, luck, or sheer refusal to back down. V'ger, Khan, the Whale Probe, the Klingon peace process. Half the time, it feels like the Federation survives because Kirk is willing to ignore regulations faster than everyone else in the room. Then there's Sisko, and DS9 honestly pushes the idea harder than any other Trek series, because by the later Dominion War, the Federation is losing badly. Starfleet command structures are strained. Fleets are getting wiped out, and morale is collapsing in places. Then, one commander makes a morally catastrophic decision and drags the Romulans into the war and changes the balance of the Alpha and Beta quadrants. One person alters the outcome of a galactic conflict. Not an institution, not a council vote, not some grand Federation strategy. One exhausted officer in a room deciding he can live with something awful. Janeway's another example, honestly. Voyager survived situations that realistically should have killed the ship dozens of times over.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You bitch, you stuck in a Delta Ooh, fuck yeah. Voyager's supposed to blew up if they woo wee. I'm talking about in so many fucking times Voyager should have exploded the moment they got there. It's so fucking funny. But they put it together and they act like professionals.
Obviously, it's television storytelling, but inside the universe itself, the ship survives largely because Janeway can somehow keep the crew functioning under pressure that should probably break them psychologically.
Yeah, she gave off that mother goddess energy. She was the mother, and they was her fucking children. And she she protected her with her life. And then which made me think about how rushed the ending was, but understanding the survival's guilt. Like, I'm the mother. I'm about to go back and save my kids. You know, now I look at it differently now. But still, though, the ending was rushed. I don't give a fuck. But understanding the mental stability of the lore, if I put myself in the shoes of the characters or just like on the outside looking in at the area, listening to Janeway's conversation, I'll probably be like, I understand why you're going to go back and save them. You know, so yeah. But still, though, the ending was rushed. The Borg Queen sucked. And DS9 is the best Star Trek of all time. Simple as that.
Holds the system together through force of personality. And once you notice this pattern, it starts showing up everywhere. The Federation talks like it has evolved beyond relying on the exceptional individuals, but in practice, the entire structure seems weirdly dependent on them. What happens if Picard dies at Wolf 359? What happens if Sisko refuses to cross the line with the Romulans? What happens if Kirk fails one time? What happens if Janeway loses her crew halfway through the Delta Quadrant? Sometimes, Star Trek acts like the Federation is stable because its ideals are strong. But a lot of the time, the Federation survives because the right person happened to be standing in the right place at the
right time.
moment. And that's dangerous, because systems built around extraordinary individuals are usually far less stable than they appear. Real institutions survive by being resilient to failure. The Federation often survives because failure gets intercepted at the last possible second
I second
by
that.
someone exceptional. That's not really institutional strength. That's narrative intervention wearing the mask of institutional strength. And to be fair, Star Trek usually knows what it's doing here. These captains are mythic figures. They're supposed to represent the best parts of the Federation. The stories become almost legendary inside the universe itself. But once you remove the narrative protection around those people, the Federation starts looking alarmingly fragile.
Yeah, remove the Federation protection, and it'll be it'll be some realistic shit. That's what I'm going to expand on when I write the Star Trek shit. And I should start at the end of the Dominion War, going into the post Dominion war and shit on the rebuilding process, and start making new stories. But I want to start off with a captain, with a person like just becoming a captain and getting his own ship and his crew, and like people that he grew up with and shit. They all work together, and they motherfucking get ready to go to motherfucking the motherfucking final battle against the Dominion. That's his first shit he do once he become captain. Like once you become captain, it's all right, yo, bro, get your ship, get your crew, and go out there and help those motherfuckers. So motherfucker finally get out there, everybody nervous, everybody scared, and they see the Dominion War in its full capacity, going back to DS9 shit. So yeah, they see that, and we win and shit. We do our thing, everybody cheering. We get back to Earth, do the post-Dominion War, do the rebuild, build up people's characters, love stories, holodeck shit, that's when the new shit come in. But like the first 3 episodes gotta build up the characters. Last 3rd episode, go to the war against the Dominion, win that shit, and then now 4th episode on out, we start having new stories about new shit, because like now we running shit now. But we still in the rebuilding process, talking about the motherfucker like Prospect, what's really truly going on, because we was getting fucked the fuck up. Sisko had to read death reports every fucking day. So it was wild. It was wild. A lot of people lost family, a lot of people lost friends, a lot of people lost civilizations. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I just hope I don't get sued. Oh yeah. You already know. DS9 gotta be visited because it's still there. It's still there.
Because underneath all those speeches about unity and enlightenment, there is an uncomfortable
Nog is gonna be a captain. I'm gonna let you know, I'll make sure I put Nog in it, because like he gonna be a captain of a ship because he put in work. I'm gonna try to bring did Worf's son die? I don't think he did. Xander. Might have to bring him in it. Bring Sisko's son in it. Like you should remember, like, how Sisko's son is, like he was always a reporter, but like now he's like on a high level of motherfucker on some Starfleet shit. Like he's really in it. We're gonna try to have him try to connect with the motherfucker shit that he did with Tony Todd when it came to fixing some shit. But like he's still gonna be Jake Sisko. But like I gotta motherfucker work a way around the character, because I know the lore. It's just that I just gotta mold it perfectly and let everything intertwine perfectly. But yeah, Captain Kira is the dog ass boss. You already know what it is. We gotta show Captain Kira. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be fucking awesome. Yep, Alexander.
May not actually be designed to survive ordinary leadership.
So many cool things to
The
build on.
deeper you
Yes.
get into Star Trek, the more obvious it becomes that the Federation was not designed for sustained existential conflict. Not really. It was designed for expansion, exploration, diplomacy, scientific progress. Even Starfleet's military structure reflects that. A lot of its most famous ships are basically flying cities carrying families, laboratories, diplomats, civilians. The Federation enters dangerous situations constantly, but psychologically, it still behaves like a civilization that believes peace is the natural direction of history. And honestly, for a long time, that belief mostly worked. Then, the Dominion arrived. Because the Dominion War forces Star Trek into a corner it normally avoids. Not a border dispute, not a single hostile power. Not a temporary crisis solved by one ship and a speech. A grinding industrial war. The kind that changes governments. And once that pressure starts building, the Federation begins compromising itself almost immediately. You see it everywhere. Starfleet intelligence operations become more aggressive. Civil liberties start weakening during infiltration scares. Admirals begin discussing morally questionable actions with increasing comfort. Entire populations become viewed through the lens of strategic necessity instead of principle. Even the aesthetics of Starfleet begin changing. Ships become harsher, more tactical, less exploratory.
Define it.
Section 31. And honestly, Section 31 might be the clearest evidence in all of Trek that the Federation ideals are not nearly as stable as they appear. Because every time the Federation faces a truly existential threat, Section 31 suddenly becomes relevant again. The organization exists almost like a pressure valve. The moment survival becomes uncertain, parts of the Federation start quietly deciding that principles are negotiable. And what makes Section 31 interesting is that they're usually not presented as completely irrational. That's the uncomfortable part. Star Trek keeps running into this contradiction where its idealism survives partly because someone, somewhere, is willing to violate those ideals in the dark.
Slow.
And
It's
the
a great
Federation
character.
never
Yes.
fully resolves that
His
tension.
presence alone.
Even after the war ends, the fear stays there under the surface. For all the Federation's speeches about enlightenment, fear still works on it.
Yeah. Sloan was a great character. His presence alone was the shit. It made Bashir walk to the Admiral, make the nigga take off his communicator, put the shit on the table. Where's Sloan? Where's Sloan? You know, they had a combo, you know, but I love that interaction. Admiral Ross and Dr. Bashir. Woo! Man, that was great.
Maybe
Where's
slower
Sloan?
than modern societies, maybe less violent, but it still works. Because at the end of the day, the Federation is still made up of people. And people, under pressure, start prioritizing survival over philosophy surprisingly fast. That doesn't make the Federation evil, but it does make it fragile. Especially in prolonged war. Because wars don't just kill people. They reshape institutions, they normalize emergency powers, they change what populations are willing to tolerate. They create generations who grow up afraid instead of optimistic. And if you remove Star Trek's tendency to eventually steer back towards hope, it becomes hard not to wonder what the Federation would actually turn into after enough sustained pressure.
Yeah,
And maybe that's exactly
and that's what I got to expand on the post-Dominion War. That's what I got to do. And plus, I got to have a build-up for probably maybe another eugenics war. Because during the rebuilding process, while we trying to rebuild this shit, people is still like connected with the augments. The augments are going to be flipping out. So it might be another eugenics war. I might work on that. You know, like the motherfucking second eugenics war, and they're going to motherfucking reflect on what happened with Khan and shit. Khan! But like in this one, I think this is probably the pressure of what Starfleet is doing to them. It's like, yo, they working us to death. I understand we strong as shit, but Jesus, bitch, I got a family. Or maybe, you know, it might be some other shit going on behind the scene, because it's like, even though it's post-Dominion War, but it's still peacetime where infiltrators can come in and motherfucking have some coups. So that's what makes it great also. You know, and as much as I hated what they did to Picard, they could have rearranged that story better. I understand they want to do the motherfucking shit with Data, but y'all should have just went all out and not played it safe, or just had bad writing. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. If you want to have an army of Datas, like, there's a way to fucking do it. if you want to have an army of augments ready to go against the Federation and the Klingons and the Romulans, there's a fucking way to write this shit. It's like Jesus. In the words of the bitch that was like, sheer fucking hubris. And some of these people that is in these writing positions, you catch them on motherfucking interviews talking about, yo, look, I admit I haven't wrote a I haven't watched the episode ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is they putting people in position that haven't played the video game, read the comic book, read the novel, or even watched the show? Y'all put these people in positions to run this shit, and they don't have, like this. That's a whole other motherfucking conversation. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
Keeps putting the Federation under that kind of pressure. Not to prove the system is flawless, to prove whether its ideals survive once the flaws are exposed. Because the frightening thing about the Federation isn't that it bends under pressure. It's how often fear almost convinces it to stop being the Federation entirely. And yet, somehow it keeps trying to pull itself back. That tension may actually be the real point of the franchise. It would be very easy to look at all of this and just dismiss the Federation completely. Call it unrealistic, call it naive, say the entire system only survives because the writers keep pulling it back from the edge. And honestly, there is some truth to that. Real civilizations usually don't recover this cleanly, not from repeated existential threats, not from wars on the scale of the Dominion conflict, not from infiltration scares, planetary attacks, political collapse, and constant near-extinction events stacked on top of each other. Something usually breaks eventually. But I also think saying, it's just plot armor, skips over why Star Trek keeps coming back to the Federation in the first place. Because the Federation was never really meant to be a forecast of the future. It's more like a challenge, or maybe a refusal. Star Trek keeps pushing this idea that societies do not automatically become monsters the moment survival gets difficult. That fear is dangerous, absolutely, but not unbeatable. That people can go through horrific things and still decide there's value in cooperation afterward. And honestly, that might be the most unrealistic thing in the franchise.
Yep.
Not the technology, not the advanced ships that we see, but the idea that a civilization could survive repeated trauma and still hold on to its better instincts afterwards. Because history usually goes the other direction. After major crisis, populations become more fearful. Governments become harsher. People start trading freedom for security. Enemies stop being people and start becoming abstractions. Once a society...
I got to expand on that. You feel me? This post-Dominion war, like the rebuilding process, the peacetime, and we got to deal with the aftermath of people's psychological. Man, I'm going to dive deep, and they're going to be talking about my Star Trek in the next 10 years.
It gets scared badly enough. It tends to stay scared for a long time. Star Trek shows this too, by the way. DS9 especially understands it. You can feel the Federation getting harder during the Dominion War. More suspicious, more willing to justify ugly decisions if survival is attached to them. Section 31 exists for a reason. But what's interesting is that Star Trek almost never presents those compromises as humanity evolving. It's usually the opposite. The franchise treats those moments like warning signs. Necessary sometimes, maybe, but still dangerous. And that changes the Federation quite a bit once you look at it that way. The Federation is not strong because it's flawless. It survives because it keeps trying to pull itself back towards its ideals after failing them. That's different. And probably it isn't realistic. But I think Star Trek understands that. I don't think the franchise ignores how fragile civilization is. If anything, I think Star Trek is usually aware of it. The Federation gets attacked constantly, corrupted constantly, tested constantly. The writers clearly understand how easy it is for fear to reshape institutions. The difference is Star Trek keeps making that argument anyway. That maybe some people are capable of rebuilding without becoming entirely consumed by what hurt them. And maybe that's the Federation's real plot armor. Not shields, not starships, not legendary captains. Hope. Which sounds corny until you realize how rare that idea has become in science fiction.
Yeah. Now, we're about to talk about the questions. If anybody got any questions about Star Trek and the plot holes or any lore? But watching Star Trek, I have more questions about myself, my inner self. You know, I know like people had their questions and we're going to go off into it, but it was more questions about would I make these decisions then questioning the plot holes in the show. Because I saw the plot holes, I seen the shit, I seen the plot armor. And but still though, the questions, and there was one question, there's only one fucking question that I have in that show with myself. Would I choose to leave my loving woman and my child to join the founders? I mean, not the founders, but the Bajorian gods. You know, do I get visitation days? You know, like can my family come and see me? You know, but like speaking of the founders, I understand why Odo was going through what he was going through. You know, so it's like, you know, still though, like Odo probably had that question, like, would you leave Kira? You know, he could have been like, bitch, I'm a security guard on a space station. I'm going back to the Great Link. You know, like personal prime directives. Yeah. You know, but that's my only question. I'm like, would I make that decision to leave my woman and my child to join the gods of Bajor as the true emissary? You know? Like, can my wife and kid come and visit? I need to clap some cheeks. I understand I'm the emissary of the prophets and all that shit, but like, can't I at least get visitation days? We have visitation days. Bitch, I've been doing this shit for 8 millenniums and we have vacation days. She did one of the Bajor guys like, bitch, oh my God, I could have been on. I'm using all my vacation days. I'm going for 10 millennials. I'm going for 10 millennials. But let's get off to the last video.
Pretend I'm above the nonsense. Give me the first question. I'm still salty that they introduced the most fascinating plot point I've ever seen in TNG and never really did much with it. We're talking about the Dyson Sphere. Okay.
The Dyson Sphere.
You're correct. The Dyson Sphere is definitely one of those, I think it's one of those Star Trek ideas that should have really changed everything. And instead, Starfleet treated it like sort of a weird roadside attraction, if you will. Captain's log, we've discovered a structure so large it could house civilizations, rewrite our understanding of engineering, energy, archaeology, and galactic history. Anyway, Mr. Wolf set a course for the next moral dilemma.
Right.
That thing should have had entire research fleets parked around it for, I would say, close to a century. And the Federation finds a megastructure wrapped around a star and somehow reacts like, interesting, put warning buoys near it and let's never speak of this again. Starfleet has whole committees for chair upholstery on Galactic-class starships, but the Dyson Sphere gets one episode and a shrug. That's not exploration, it's galactic ADHD. Computer, next question. Why does every Federation starship store explosive pyrotechnics directly behind control panels? Thanks. Because Starfleet believes in workplace motivation. Nothing keeps a bridge crew alert like knowing your navigation console may detonate because somehow someone sneezed on deck 12. All right, in universe, the answer is probably plasma conduits, EPS relays, overloaded power systems, and the deeply questionable decision to route enough energy through the bridge to power small moon, okay? Out of universe, it's because the screen went dark or does not hit as hard as Ensign background actor got launched over tactical, but honestly, this is one of those cases where
when those motherfucking monitors and computers be blowing up on the bridge, the motherfuckers be doing full flips. When they get hit and that computer blow up, the fucking shockwave impact be blowing niggas the fuck away. I'm like, man, y'all need to have some safety precautions with them goddamn computers y'all fucking with. That shit not supposed to do that to you. Those sparks be flying, the explosion happened, and a nigga just flipped over a tech table.
Engineering is really scarier than the explosion.
Even a phone agreement.
Should not explode because the ship got hit. It should go dead, like dead. And that would actually be terrifying. Imagine being in battle and the helm just goes black. No sparks, no rocks, no stuntman somersault, just silence. But Starfleet said, nah, we need the bridge to look like a haunted fireworks factory. And they committed to that.
Yes, and they committed to that shit. Because at the end of the day, we got to think about the spectacle. Because most motherfuckers think Star Trek is boring as shit. But seeing some shit blow up around you or blowing up in front of you, that's a spectacle. Because at the end of the day, it's tech babble and alien talk and using diplomacy through moral dilemmas. Boring as shit to most people that don't fuck with the show, but it's interesting to us. But when it comes to if the ship would have got shot and the computer don't show no sparks and it don't blow up and it just cuts off, because you know how the screens are, just like cuts off, they're like, sir, everything is off. Like, shit, that's not interesting. That's boring as shit. Seeing a ship get shot and the computer blow up, a nigga flip like 10 feet away. That shit is fucking awesome. Slow-mo too. Add the slow-mo.
Looking at this picture, I immediately ask, did they let the Dominion War happen in Moriarty's simulation? And by that, put him to work in figuring out some shady strategies. Hell, was he behind the morphogenic virus plan working for Section 31? And also, unfortunately, exactly the kind of thing Section 31 would try, because if you tell Section 31, we have a sentient holographic criminal genius trapped in simulation, they don't hear ethical dilemma. No, they hear unpaid consultant. Would they run the Dominion War scenarios through the Moriarty cube? Oh, absolutely. It'd probably run like the WoW cube we advertised a couple months ago. All right, would they tell him it was real? Probably not. Would he eventually figure it out because, I don't know, and ultimately become angry, manipulate the simulation, and start planning revenge against the Federation? Hell yeah. All right, and I think that's the problem with Starfleet. They keep creating artificial intelligence, mistreating it, and then acting surprised when it develops opinions.
Right. Moriarty wasn't playing. Moriarty wasn't playing. Oh yeah, and with the new Star Trek shit I gotta do, it's like, yeah, you know, once you become captain, your first motherfucking mission is fighting the Dominion War, and you come back alive. This is one of the greatest wars in Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? Captain K, baby. I gotta use Captain K. And I'm gonna throw you in it too, Vonta. You're gonna be lovely. You're gonna be lovely. Just tell me, like, what's your position? What's your favorite position you want to be, and I'm gonna put you in it.
Security, data, the doctor, control, Badgie. Except for the computers are not the problem. Okay.
Holy shit, that sounded kind of naughty.
The problem is Starfleet keeps trying to build sentient beings and then managing them like, I don't know, bad interns. That's all. I don't know, bad interns. That's awesome.
Right.
Computer.
You gonna say FDAU, baby?
Do you lose your soul the first time a transporter disintegrates you? Can I just say how much I love the fact that you said disintegrates? But yeah, no, I think it depends on how much you trust Chief O'Brien. Let's be real. The transporter is one of those Star Trek technologies where everyone in the universe acts calm.
Too easy.
And everyone sort of watching from home is thinking, the machine just killed you and printed a very confident duplicate. The official answer is no. You are not losing your soul. You're being converted, transmitted, reassembled, if you will. The emotionally honest answer is, I always still take the shuttle. Because if the transporter works perfectly, great. The way they tell us to, the way they explain it, which obviously there's the math, I have a problem mathing with all that, if you will. But if it fails, you become a pattern buffer ghost. Okay?
A pattern buffer
That's
ghost.
A duplicate or a child version of yourself, and an evil twin, a space disease, or Thomas Riker. And I think that's far more disturbing in the extreme. And no offense, but if the machine has a known accidental clone setting.
But if you was to be put in position, baby, what would you want to be? What would you want to be? Because I'm Captain K, baby. What would be your position? FDAU. But you know, like chief engineer, commander, telepath, empath, like what would be your field of work? Because at the end of the day, despite, like me being who I am, I'm just looking at myself. I'm like, I know they will make me commander. But first it'll be head security, basically chief of security or whatever. Then I'll work my way up to commander, then captain. I will have my own ship. Like that's my goal. And plus, even like playing pirate games and spaceship games, sci-fi games, always wanted to be the captain of the ship. And if I was in the pirate days, I would love to meet Blackbeard. They'd be like, I heard you was a ruthless motherfucker. It's like, nigga, I heard you was a ruthless motherfucker. Let's have a drink. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Let's go blow up some motherfucking corrupt, evil motherfuckers trying to take away our fucking freedom. This is our island. You want to be at the helm, you'll try not to crash it. All right. That's what's up. You flying the ship. All right, baby. Woo-wee, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. When I put the shit together, I'll see what I can work with. I probably may have like a compilation of some friends that motherfucker with Starfleet Academy together and shit, but they, and then get to their positions on the starship. I mean, I might graduate and then, be on the starship together, because we arranging the shit together. Well, I'm, but no. But if I'm doing at the end of Dominion War, going into post-Dominion War, I'm gonna have to start when we already functional. So I can work around that. I can work around that.
Walking.
Full thrusters.
What never created a second version of me with unresolved career bitterness? Stairs. That's right. Computer. Next question. Why aren't transporters used as a kind of cryostasis? Also, what's stopping anyone from making a transporter clone army? Honest answer is because the writers still want episodes. I think that's probably the safest answer, if I'm being real with you. But because,
that's a story plot that I can use. But it's all about execution. It's all about execution. This is why I say during peacetime, where the infiltration is happening, the army could be created under everybody's nose. And then Starfleet gets attacked, and then bam. We can either have a clone war or a eugenics war. It really don't matter, but I know how to write that shit.
Once Star Trek established that transporters can hold people in pattern buffers, split people into duplicates, de-age people, remove diseases, preserve people, restore people, and occasionally perform medical miracles, you do start asking why half the Federation is not just living inside a hard drive,
and that right there could be the motivation on why the motherfucker did what he did. He'd be like, you are restricting our human race. I'm here to make us gods. All of us. And motherfuckers gonna have a battle with morality on this shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome the way I write it.
Use it. Why not use it as cryostasis? They sort of do sometimes, but the moment you make that reliable, death becomes a software problem. Now,
or I could take this route. It could be parallel universe, with all that shit happening, there's a whole bunch of immortals. But that ain't gonna be good. Just thinking about what type of storyline you're gonna have if everybody's fucking immortal. Real shit. So I gotta go with what my first mind telling me. Make a compelling story based on the aftermath of what went down in the Dominion War and the infiltration process during the peacetime and during the rebuilding process, because everybody is distracted. Yes, it's peace, but motherfuckers gotta rebuild. But it's also a motherfucker like, nigga, fuck the bullshit. This shit should have never happened. I'm gonna prevent all threats. Create an army. Use a rep. Oh my god, fucking gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
The transporter clone army, the Federation would never do that. They would write a strongly worded ethical memo explaining why they would never do that. Then Section 31 would do it in the basement and call it Project Totally Not Clone Army.
Yep.
Starfleet's biggest technology.
Yep, and I gotta add Section 31 in this. I'm gonna do Section 31 justice because that motherfucking movie was bullshit.
The problem is not that they cannot do these things. It's that if they did them consistently, the franchise would become a workplace comedy about immortals arguing over transporter storage space. It's real. Give you your next question. How on earth did Sela end up with so much power at such a young age? That's a good one.
You're right.
That's good. Nepotism, trauma, Romulan politics, take your pick. So basically, I don't know, Tuesday on Romulus. Sela's topic really only makes sense if her father would.
Yep. Salute eyes wide shut. Gotta have a good, worthy nemesis, but beatable. Yep, you're right. But first half got to be the infiltration process. So is Section 31 gonna be involved? We still got the motherfucking changeling infiltration problem, because of Paradise lost a home front. It could be somebody that's trying to rebuild the domain, but nah, we ain't about to use that because we already won. So it have to be someone new. The Klingons and the Romulans helped us win, so there's peace between us. Damar did the revolution with the Cardassians. We gotta have that side story also of Damar running Cardassia. I mean, like not running it, but like doing his rebel shit. I gotta expand on that, and have him talk to the Federation. So like I said, we got peacetime, and we got Cardassians, Romulans, Federation, and Klingons. So anybody could be the infiltrators, but you're right. We gotta have a compelling villain. Rather it be somebody new or somebody amongst the Federation. We'll see how that game go. That's why the Dominion was so good. Had everything with Founders, Vorta, and the Jem'Hadar. Right. And they bought in the Breen. Keep on forgetting about that. These motherfuckers look like Star Wars villains. They bought in the Breen in this bitch. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, that's like, all right, the Jem'Hadar motherfucking shit. They lose, bring in the Breen. The Breen was lethal. I'm like, just when you thought we was winning, these motherfuckers. Or was the Breen another show? Was the Breen Voyager? No, I think the Breen was the wait. I hope I'm not motherfucking mixing it up. I watched too much Star Trek. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I was tripping. Yeah, the fucking Breen came in, fucking lighting shit up, no hesitation, looking like Star Wars motherfuckers. I'm like, I hope y'all don't get sued for this. They look like Star Wars. This is Star Trek. I was like, but they was lethal. Right, what was it, Bash? Right. He said, just being on one of your videos, is that possible? I don't understand. I be reading it wrong. Being on one of your videos, but Charles Walls had hearted it. Is that possible? I don't know. I'm talking about what video. I didn't see a video. What video are you talking about? Hold on. Somebody let me know what's going on, or just send whatever video that I missed into my community posts.
Is sort of an extremely important Tal Shiar. I think that when the Tal Shiar found her, and ultimately the Romulan society, they saw her half-human identity. They didn't see it as a disqualifier. That wasn't even what they were thinking. They saw it as a weapon to be manipulated, to manipulate into them. Just look at Nemesis, okay? You have this humanoid clone. We're not going to kill him. We're going to let him rise to power.
They give this movie a lot of flack. They give Star Trek Nemesis a lot of fucking flack, but it was good to see the crew again. But I understand why people hate Star Trek Nemesis. I understand. I fucking understand. You know, and Data sacrificed himself at the end, just to see Data again later on in Picard. I'm like, man, your death is anticlimactic now. You know what I'm saying? But the best Star Trek movie is The Wrath of Khan. And I think I can probably give Star Trek Generations. I mean, like the one, not Generations. What's it called, Generations? No. Star Trek Insurrection, I think. And we like the one with Captain Picard and Kirk. That one. That was cool. Wrath of Khan, the one with Picard and Kirk. And, that's it. I think that'll be it. And I give the new Star Trek when it first came back with the young Kirk and shit, I give the first one. The first one the benefit of the doubt. That's it.
Tour. I think it boils down to Romulans really do love leverage. And Sealer.
All right, cool. Yeah, it was Generations. Thank you, Vontae.
She's walking into the Federation for sure, a psychological weapon against Picard. And I think a reminder that the Romulan state can take even disaster and turn it into an intelligence asset, It's still weird that she has that much authority and she's that young. Yeah. But Romulan politics isn't exactly normal, like a normal HR pipeline. You do not get promoted because you have leadership potential. You get promoted because your boss died mysteriously, because after you finished your video, you up and decided to ask everybody questions outside of the normal flow. Just saying.
Wait, are we still talking about the Romulans?
That's how it would go down. Computer, next question. Computer, next question. What's with Q and Guinan? I know, right? We're like high school roommates. Q seemed genuinely afraid of her. Is Guinan secretly far more powerful than she appears to be? Ooh, I like this. Yeah. And also no. And then also Star Trek never, wisely mind you, never really explained it too much, because the moment you over-explain Guinan, I think you kind of ruin Guinan. Guinan works because she feels like someone who knows where the bodies are buried.
It's real.
Including the cosmic bodies. You know what I mean? She was not afraid of her like she can punch him through a moon. He's afraid of her like she knows something about him that he doesn't want said out loud. And that's different. That is not more powerful than Q in the obvious sense, but
we already talked about it. There was a civil war between Guinan's race and the Q. I mean, not a civil war, a Cold War. A Cold War. Let me say it right. They got history. And yes, I would love for that shit to be explored. Yeah. I love that interaction. Real shit. Seeing Q rise up and like, oh shit. He put the arm out like, man. Down and put both of her hands up. It's like, man, they was about to have a telepathy battle. And everybody could have died on that ship. Even the phone agrees.
maybe dangerous to him in a way that a witness is dangerous to a criminal. She sees things. She remembers things that she should not remember. And she can sense timeline fractures, which, again, it's all probably part of that written thing that happened in Generations. She knows when reality's been tampered with. So problem for a being like Q, because Q thrives in, he's on theater manipulation.
I mean, not the movie. I'm still wrong. I'm thinking he was talking about the movie. He was talking about the Next Generation.
But yeah,
I'm wilding. No, maybe I'm mixing up shit. I'm high, y'all. I'm high. But I just love the interaction with Guinan and Q. It was awesome.
And Guinan's really the person in the audience who already read the script. She's the person who keeps shouting out to the magician how it was done. Okay? So remember this number? Okay? Put your fingers up. That's supposed to mean something. And Q's standing there on the thing. He's all like, I mean, everybody was really good at the hand gestures, is all I'm saying. They could hand gesture with the best of them. Computer. Next question. Section 31 exists. So
what are the other sections?
What are the other 30 sections? Oh my God. Most of the paperwork. Of course, speaking as an actual, grunt in Starfleet, the paperwork stuff is unbelievable. I think that's the answer that nobody wants, but it's probably true. Section 31 sounds cool because, we hear Black Ops Organization. But the actual name comes from a section of the Starfleet Charter, which means sections 1 through 30 are probably not sexy. Section 31, definitions. Section 32, jurisdiction. Section 3, chain of command. Section 4, the uniform code. Section 5, please stop putting children on starships. Yeah, ask Laura. That one failed. The funny thing is, Section 31 benefits from sounding mysterious. If it had been called subsection 12C, I don't think anybody's impressed. Fear us. We are subparagraph 12C, subsection, whatever. But Section 31, that sounds like a door you're not supposed to open.
Yeah.
And Starfleet opened it, walked through it, and
let's say, one step closer to finishing your video. What's the name of the video? You're doing the video on, wrong question. But what you doing the video on? It is, can't wait to see it. What's gonna be the video?
Then acted shocked. There was a morally compromised intelligence agency living inside. Shut up. Computer, next question. How, why, and when did they abolish money? Was it gradual or sudden? Did it trigger an economic crisis? How did they maintain support for abolishing money until it was a success?
Question. Because here's why it's a good question. Remember, money went digital, right? Digital credits, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And all the earth fucks with it. So it kind of leads to the future and connecting with our reality a little bit. They're trying to do motherfucking CBDC. You feel me? Digital currency. I guess it succeeded in Star Trek.
These were supposed to be fictitious questions, and you sound a little bit too keen on finding out these answers.
Me too.
I am too. Anyway,
he said, I am too.
I think this was probably the biggest question in Star Trek. Like, if you were to do a search of a lot of people want to know how in the world this happens. Because ultimately the franchise keeps saying money's gone and then immediately showing people buying, selling, trading, owning property, running restaurants, managing vineyards, gambling, collecting rare objects, and really doing every money adjacent thing except yelling capitalism directly into the camera.
Right.
So my take is this. Money was not abolished everywhere. In the simplest sense. How about that? Scarcity was reduced so dramatically that money stopped mattering for really most daily needs inside the Federation core. Food, energy, basic housing, medicine, education, communication, transportation. I think those things all became they became public infrastructure. So to a human on Earth,
go press platinum, baby. Irrelevant. You already know, Vachi.
If you leave Earth, you deal with a Ferengi, you run a vineyard, collect artifacts.
Gotta have that lithium still, you already know.
Suddenly, value exchange comes back.
Lithium, yeah.
The Federation didn't eliminate economics. It eliminated desperation. And that's a really
go press
important
platinum, baby.
So nobody needs money to survive, but people still want things: status, property, experience, influence, and sort of rare stuff. So the economy didn't vanish. It just stopped holding a phaser to everyone's head. Make sense?
Yep.
Kabir, next question. Whoa. The Soliton wave never being brought up again. The warp 5 speed limit not being brought up again. The fact warp drive destroys subspace not being brought up again. The Dyson sphere that could house every citizen of the Federation and then some never being brought up again. The fact you can use transporter tech to clone humans never being brought up again. The Jem'Hadar losing the Founders should have set the entire galaxy ablaze. The Iconian homeworld never being brought up again. And it's instantaneous Stargate tech. That's all off the top of my head. Wow. This isn't a question. Okay, this is a police report, and you're right. Star Trek does have a really long history of introducing galaxy-changing ideas and then stuffing them in a drawer because next week we need to learn that data is bad at small talk. Okay, but let's go ahead and go through a few of these. The warp speed limit should have really changed Starfleet operations. Be real about that for a second. And when it comes to that specifically, I do believe it did. All right, I'm wearing an engineering shirt. I know something about this. You gotta remember what they called warp factor back in the TOS era, for instance. It was more a scale. So in later series, the scale changed. Now, absolute plot hole when they talk about like transwarp and whether that the technology. There is a school of thought that some people take, which is that transwarp just became warp, and the idea being not everybody says, we have Hemi engines now. Why are we putting normal engines in anything? Okay, and I think that that's actually a more apt example or analogy than you might think. In that a lot of these new vehicles, they don't need that. So same thing, transwarp, the Oberth class, science analysis ship that's just literally cataloging gaseous anomaly and nonsense isn't going to sit here and have, top of the line transwarp engines. Mind you, I just put my foot in my mouth because literally Sulu says that they got done spending their mission charting gaseous anomalies. So, whatever. The Dyson sphere should have changed Federation archaeology forever. That's real. I think it's absolutely real. Transporter cloning should have caused a constitutional crisis. And I think the Iconian gateways, I think they should have really
They're blowing up the transwarp core. Blue. All hands abandoned ship. All hands abandoned. Blue.
Every admiral in the quadrant wake up sweating. But Star Trek, especially back then, was episodic television. And sometimes the reset button's not just a writing tool. It's the most powerful technology in the Federation. The real answer is if Starfleet followed up on every one of these one-off breakthroughs,
I'm going to follow up on
Federation
it.
would have become the equivalent of gods by season 5.
Yep.
And then the show would just be Q filing a complaint that humanity is moving too fast. Here. Next question. This goes back to the curse.
Q will pop up and be like, humanity is moving way too fast. They're going to be soon on our level of thought and power with their technology. That is so fucking true. Q will be like, hey, yo, these humans is wilding.
Cool video. How about a follow-up video on how Kirk and his ship survived while so many others did not? If Kirk was the ideal, and it would not be surprising if he was not the exception but the norm, with that in mind, how would you cover the fall of so many others while Kirk survived? Okay. I'm bringing this one back from the Kirk video because it's really too good to waste. This is the question underneath the entire Kirk discussion. Was Kirk special, or was he simply the one surviving example of a type of captain Starfleet used to produce? Because the Enterprise doesn't just survive because Kirk is brave. It survives because the crew is ridiculous. Spock is a walking supercomputer rather with eyebrows. Scotty, he can repair warp cores with a wrench, profanity, and emotional blackmail. Okay, McCoy is the moral conscience of the ship, and Uhura...
Exactly. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. I'm a doctor, not an engineer. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Yo, McCoy.
Shout out to McCoy, man. And shouts out to Scotty. NCC 1701. No bloody A, B, C, nor D. And Hura getting her cheeks clapped.
Which keeps communications alive. Sulu and Chekhov, they make the ship move and fight. And ultimately, Kirk sits in the middle of the machine making high-risk decisions while everybody else It rails keeps reality from falling apart. So why did Enterprise survive when others didn't? Because it wasn't just a ship.
It's a team.
It was a command ecosystem. Okay, also luck. A lot of luck. Starfleet should put that on the dedication plaque. USS Enterprise, boldly go where no insurance provider will follow. Computer, next question. Why does every Federation starship store explosive pyrotechnics directly behind the control panels? Thanks. Hang on, wait a minute. Computer, we already did that one.
Yeah, we did.
Computer, this is why we don't let the ship run the entire show. Actually, you know what? Leave it in. It proves the point. Even the computer knows that exploding panels are the real mystery of Star Trek. It brought the question right back up. And that's our final comment for this week. I had a good time with this one. We got
Shout out to everybody.
Yep. Had a good time with this one, y'all. Now everybody get up out of here. Supposed to be raining today. I'm about to keep my eye on the weather and keep my eye on the game. Probably text my supervisor and see what's popping. If my supervisor don't pick up, I'll probably text the boss of bosses, which is the main manager of the site. Because I should usually call him first. He called me. But like, since I ain't getting no call, I think everybody is waiting to see what the weather do. It's doing some light rain now. Doing some on and off light rain. But if it keep raining, we're gonna cancel the game today. So I might be off today. But we about to play the new track. We'll double play this shit again. It's called Y'all Ain't Ready.
Beyond Rogue One production.
Great Star Trek Live. I got some more on the way.
Hit you with a quick hit, hit you with a blick quick, quicker than the speed of light, bitch. If you motherfucker blink, you won't miss it. Feeling like a mystic, make you disappear in an instant. Feeling so ballistic, and the body ready to have better equipment. Make your body flip quick, used to a little dipshit. Take a hand off with the sword off, all I can do is spin a wheel kick. I was born in the darkness, feeling heartless, but I take a money carcass. Put your ass in the ocean, now you got a motherfucker chill with the dolphins. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him, but he's swinging to hit it.
Now I hear the difference.
I'm a hitter with villain, I'm a killer, my nigga, you ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him, but he's swinging to hit it. When I talk about the rhythm, I'm a hitter with villain, I'm a killer, my nigga, you ain't fucking ready for war.
Sound great.
I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him, but he's swinging to hit it. When I talk about the rhythm, I'm a hitter with villain, I'm a killer, my nigga, you ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him, but he's swinging to hit it. When I talk about the rhythm, I'm a killer with villain, I'm a killer, my nigga, you ain't fucking ready for war. Destroy anybody on this rap shit. Destroy anybody on the street shit. Put your body with the shiny in it. Let me take your motherfucking body to my motherfucking deep pit. Show you a deep trick. Put a gun out the hat till I sleep, bitch. Full talking that weak shit. You and your crew gonna be dead in the instant. What is the genesis? Got a large blade about the country, the excrements. Selling all you haters, your death is sentiment. Holding your head, I love the sentiment. Shooting the head, the population reduce. Got a big gun about to tell you the juice. Everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I'm saying everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I got to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I got to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I got to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I got to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a filler with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I got to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I got to kill him. Body strong and he hated. I wanna talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with it. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war.
Run it back.
Beyond Rogue One production.
You already know. New and exclusive.
Hit you with a quick hit, hit you with a blick quick, quicker than the speed of light, bitch. If you motherfucker blink, you won't miss miss it. Feeling like a mystic, make you disappear in an instant. Feeling so ballistic, and the body when it get high, better equipment. Make your body flip quick. Used to a little dipshit. Take a head off with the sawed off. All I can do is spin a wheel kick. I was born in the darkness, for the heartless, but I take your money carcass. Put your ass in the ocean, now you got a motherfucking jail with the dolphins. I'm a killer that put a trigger real quick. I had to kill him, but he's too getting hit. That when I talk about the rhythm, I'm a killer with Philip. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger real quick. I had to kill him, but he's too getting hit. That when I talk about the rhythm, I'm a killer with Philip. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger real quick. I had to kill him, but he's too getting hit. That when I talk about the rhythm, I'm a killer with Philip. I'm a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that pull a trigger, but we can have to kill him. I'm just getting headed. That when I talk about the rhythm, I'm a killer with Philip and killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for more. Destroy anybody on this rap shit. Destroy anybody on the street shit. Hit your body with the shotty in it. Let me take your motherfucking body to my motherfucking deep pit. Show you a deep trick. Put a gun out the hat till I sleep, bitch. Full talking that weak shit. You and your crew gonna be dead in the instant. What is the genesis? Got a large blade, but the cushion and instruments. Say all you hate is your death and sentiment. Holding your head, I love the sentiment. Shooting the head, the population reduce. Got a big gun, but the train the juice. Everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I said everybody run, hurricane on the loose. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. I destroy it, hated that when I talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with Venom, a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. I destroy it, hated that when I talk about the rhythm. I'm a killer with Venom, a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. I destroy it, hated that when I talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with Venom, a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. I destroy it, hated that when I talk about the rhythm. I'm a filler with Venom, a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. I destroy it, hated that when I talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with Venom, a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war. I'm a killer that put a trigger, but quick I had to kill him. I destroy it, hated that when I talk about the rhythm. I'm a hitter with Venom, a killer, my nigga. You ain't fucking ready for war.
You already know.
Neon Road One Production.
Are you listening? I'd rather be broke than a drug addict. Thank God I don't got drug habits. Bitch, you know you play yourself, but you don't care, you wanna play with death. Get you OD, get you pay with death. At your parents' house when your pain is kept. Fill people's hearts, you should be destroyed. Throw your ass through an endless void. Back in the down would've killed you, hoe. But luckily I'm walking another road. Spit shit up to another flow. I hope these rhymes penetrate your soul. If it don't, then you never can. Look in the mirror with your fucked up head. Got no direction with the life you have. You could have been walking on the righteous path. Now destruction is all you have. You're playing back fire with your stupid ass. There's other people that's involved in this. You better be lucky they don't kill you, bitch. I spitting these rhymes, get it off my chest. Gotta keep it real cause I spit the best. I didn't deserve that disrespect. Now it's time for me to leave the rain. While you look bad in your deep regret. Smoke your drugs to relieve stress. See your tears now, you will leak your mess. Now you're playing victim in your deep distress. I know you're listening, let me hear you out. Let it pitch your heart, make you drop your mouth. Wanna see you stairs, you to watch your mouth. Gotta bring a hurricane to dry you out. Yes, karma's a bad bitch. Got your ass in a tight grip. Matter of fact, you chose this. Put that in your pipe and smoke this. Hold up, let me roll up with a fine chick from the UK. You a lost chick, she a boss chick. Boss shit is what she do.
Boom. You know it.
Neon Road One Production. One Production.
Great Star Trek. You already know about it.
Baby girl, we be vibing, smoking up on the islands. Now we flying to another country, I'm fine and dining. Baby girl, we be vibing. Baby girl, we be vibing. Time to take it to the bedroom for both and grinding. Baby girl, you be shining, shining bright like a diamond. I am happy I found it. She wrap her legs around me, putting no one above her. Going in full of thrusters, fucking up all the covers. Hearing the sound of thunder, now I'm bending her over. Yes, she screaming for more. Yes, I need to explore it. Now I'm digging for more. They be chillin' and gigging, and we smoking and sipping. After this break, baby, I'm getting back to business. Baby girl, we be vibing, smoking up on the islands. Now we flying to another country. I'm riding, dining. Baby girl, we be vibing. Baby girl, we be vibing. Time to take it to the bedroom for fucking grinding. Baby girl, really love it. Taking her to the summit, to the place of abundance. Keep her climaxes coming. She be riding up on it. She take over the moment. Yeah, we keeping it going from the night to the morning. She is sexy as ever. I know I found a better version of a good woman. I bought to keep forever. We got Bonnie and Clyde. Now I'm slipping inside, and she's feeling my grind. This an infamous time. Baby girl, we be vibing, smoking up on the island. Now we flying to another country. I'm finding dining. Baby girl, we be vibing. Baby girl, we be vibing. Time to take it to the bedroom for fucking grinding. Baby girl, we be vibing, smoking up on the island. Now we flying to another country. I'm finding dining. Baby girl, we be vibing. Baby girl, we be vibing. Time to take it to the bedroom for fucking grinding. Hey.
Phenom Rogue One Productions.
Put on the block, pop a cop with the Glock, y'all shoot ran real quick. Put the bullets in the body so fast, I don't think they ready for the quickness. Tearing off ligaments, Mortal Kombat style, fatalities are relentless. My killer instinct like Batman, beat your ass with a vengeance. Y'all go in the church, bow down to your God, I see the repentance. But I'm gonna bring destruction in the game, I'm getting lit. Better learn your lesson, this is her beginning, ain't nobody ready when I rip this. Gotta go to war against the government, shoot it with an automatic real quick. The winner killers all we gotta fight back, y'all know it's some real shit. These evil bigger than J shit, so you know we about to grab the gun and smoke 'em. Bill Gates, smoke 'em. Dr. Fauci, smoke 'em. Black Rock, smoke 'em. The winner killers all we gotta fight back, y'all know it's some real shit. These evil bigger than J shit, so you know we about to grab the gun and smoke 'em. Kevin O'Leary, smoke 'em. Klaus Schwab, smoke 'em. Larry Ellison, smoke 'em. Put 'em in a pack, nigga. Sorry, clips, I caused this shit with a storm that I'm building. Fiery rain, you know this wind is gonna be piercing. Living up the bodies in your air, make your ass hit a plane when they fly by. I'm a devastating storm, I'll change this world and rewrite the timeline. Every enemy die, hit a motherfucker with a cone 4-5. Shoot you in the face and your dome go fly. Throw your body in the traffic when the cars go by. They all gon' die, for the government and all they lies. That's all they guys, kill the government and all they spies. They're gonna kill us all, we gotta fight back, y'all know it's some real shit. These evil bigger than J shit, so you know we about to grab the gun and smoke 'em. Elon Musk, smoke 'em. Vanguard, smoke 'em. Palantir, smoke 'em. Put 'em in a pack, nigga. They're gonna kill us all, we gotta fight back, y'all know it's some real shit. These evil bigger than J shit, so you know we about to grab the gun and smoke 'em. Bill Gates, smoke 'em. Dr. Fauci, smoke 'em. Black Rock, smoke 'em. Put 'em in a pack, nigga. They wanna kill us all, we gotta fight back, y'all know it's some real shit. These evil billionaires ain't shit, so you know we about to grab the gun and smoke 'em. Kevin O'Leary, smoke 'em. Klaus Schwab, smoke 'em. Larry Ellison, smoke 'em. Put 'em in a pack, nigga. They wanna kill us all, we gotta fight back, y'all know it's some real shit. These evil billionaires ain't shit, so you know we about to grab the gun and smoke 'em. Elon Musk, smoke 'em. Vanguard, smoke 'em. Palantir, smoke 'em. Put 'em in a pack, nigga.
All right. All right, it's going on 8 o'clock. We're gonna play one more. And fuck it. We'll play two more. Because we didn't play this one yet. And then we'll play Naughty. And maybe something to eat, probably work on some music. Shout out to Eyes Wide Shut, he got a video, so like if it's done uploaded, you know I gotta check it out. Drop a like, drop a comment. You already know what it is.
This the breath of the ancestors. With this time, my hawk, you get your head severed. Creep up in the building, get the fair records. My Beretta was
Come hear the song, I see your video, Vasa.
So better run to the storm shelter. Flow better, hip hop is forever. We take the government down, we write no letters. Take hold of the crime, we make the throne better. I turn to a Coachella. Pick up the back of a pistol, pop you like people simple. People pack the pistols, the population will tremble. I resemble the revolution, no ancient temples. Haters better watch your and get this metal. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone and get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone and get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone and get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone and get your head severed. Cracking bottles overhead to make them wobble. Don't like the TV show, nigga, just change the channel. Genocidal, these lyrics might hold the title. Carry Bibles, mind goons, they carry rifle. Very tribal, sometimes we very primal. 8 or 15, I'm killing every rival. They say it's mediocre, cut you up into pieces and leave your body parts inside your easy soul. Be the soldier, you see my soldiers, they creeping over. Parkour type shit, you see us sleeping over.
Right,
Grab your
fuck
chain,
you
you
too.
understand, you catching hands. Kick your ass through the van, feel like got a blast at the government quicker than anybody, nigga. Split your body apart and throw you in the river. This the revolution, you gotta deal with us. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your phone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed. This the breath of the ancestors. Better watch your tone or get your head severed.
Hey, you already know what it is. You're on the last track. Stallmaster. Hope everybody having a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, cool night. This is Captain Kane of the USS Hurricane. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody. Now to get naughty, then we get a coffee and some food. Make it so. Giddy up. Make it so. Get naughty, make it so. Leg up.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Get naughty, get naughty, baby girl get naughty, baby girl get naughty. Poppin' in the club, lady showing love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love, baby girl.
Y'all the live and learn this here. I ain't seen him.
Pick it back up, baby, make that ass roll.
Long in and stay naughty.
Not be saying roll, baby twerking.
Damn, I need my glasses.
High gold in the drop, singing low. Take it to the mo.
There we go. Long live and stay naughty.
Let the door close. I'm the one that's the clothes. Tape off the clothes.
Oh yeah, them long and stay naughty.
Wanna see you do the pose, put your two video. Time to make the flick. Going for thrusters when I'm giving her the click. Baby girl, you the shit.
She's a girl like that party. Hold up. Let's start it from the beginning again. You know what it is. I need everybody to get naughty. Make it so. Rewind. This is Captain Kane of the USS Hurricane. I want everybody to get naughty. Make it so.
Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, everybody get naughty, get naughty.
It's 8:03 in the UK, 9:03 in the Netherlands, 2:03 in Chicago, 3:03 in Detroit, 3:03 in Georgia.
Fucking in the club, baby show me love. See me on stage, tell that motherfucker love. Baby girl, get you low, drop it to the floor. Pick it back up, baby, make that ass go. Out of control, got me saying whoa. Baby, twerk it, know me really go. High gold in the drop, singing low. Take it to the mo. Baby, hop on it soon as the door close. I'm the one that's controls. Take off my clothes, pull out the camera phone. Wanna see you do a pose with your two video. Time to
everywhere.
Going full guns when I'm giving her the dick. Baby girl, you the shit. Girl like a party with. Never bad chick. Say fire like an arsonist. Baby, this a hit. Got another party mix. Call me Santa Claus. Had to put you on the naughty list. Time they have a party. Time they have a party. Baby girl love it. Then she about to get naughty. Time they have a party. Time they have a party. Baby girl love it. Then she about to get naughty. Get naughty. Naughty. Get naughty. 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 Get naughty. 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 Get naughty. 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 Giving her the business. Love it when I'm in it. In the ass over, that's her favorite position. Give it to her raw. Going in the beat. Fucking all night. We ain't about to go to sleep. Vibing to the beat. While I clap her cheeks. Baby girl skirting and she fucking up the sheets. She the beauty, I'm the beast. Eat her like a feast. Sweet cherry pie, baby, let me get a piece. Detroit, that's a dog. Did it in the park. Under the stars on the hood of a car. She your best wrist, we up in the parking lot. Put up to the job, we was fucking on the clock. They ain't not the word, we been to the drive-in. Treated like a swimming pool, I'm about to dive in. This a party over here, got you fucking vibing. Grab a naughty girl, yeah, I'm about to slide in. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, 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 naughty. Get naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty. Time to have a party, time to have a party. Baby girl love it, and she about to get naughty, get naughty, 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 naughty.
Shouts out to everybody. You already know what it is. This man Sarah Kane with the Star Trek talk. I know not everybody up on Star Trek, but I love it. Shouts out to Fathers. You love it too. We can binge watch Star Trek all day. DS9. Best Star Trek ever. But we talked about realistically the Federation will be fucking obliterated. And we got off into the questions of some of the Star Trek fans. And I talked about like, you know, like what to be a position if he was in Starfleet. Definitely be, you know, it'll start off chief security because I'm on the revolutionary shit. So I know I'm gonna be on the battlefield. Then I'm gonna go to commander, and then I'll be captain. Yep. Because I value, you know, like intellect and studying motherfucking diplomacy and shit. I know I'll make a great fucking captain, soon to be admiral. You know, like not just based on my combat skills, but based on my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding alone. I will be a well-renowned person. I already know it. And on the outside looking in, a person would be like, Captain Kane is firm, but he's fair. You know, that'll be the assessment. You know, like that'll be the assessment of my character. Firm but fair. But shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody have a cool day, cool afternoon, cool evening, cool night. I'm gonna keep an eye on my schedule to find out if I'm working today or not. And shit. But if I'm working at night, there's no Detroit After Dark because I gotta work the late shift. All right, now YouTube is fucking with me. It is between the hours of 11 and 4. But let me get up out of here. UK After Dark. I think you about to make something to eat. It's 8:08. It's dinner time over there in the UK. Get your grub on, Vonta. Get your grub on. And if ain't nothing popping at work, I'll be back for another live with Detroit After Dark. I think Iran and Israel was on some other shit a couple hours ago. It might be a HHN later, but I don't know how this game gonna go. I don't know. So like, I'm just going with the flow with it. But I do got some music to work on also. So I think I'm gonna just make me something to eat, work on some music, and just just chill. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yep. I'm smoking now. Shit. I'm getting high like a motherfucker. But great Star Trek talk. I love Star Trek. And be on the lookout for some new music. Oh yeah, I forgot. Jordan just sent me a beat also. And it's for the ladies. If I get inspired and I'm already high, be ready for another track. I might drop that bitch in no time. You know what I'm saying? So get your grub on, Vonta. Get your chill on. Bon appetit. Get your smoke on. Music, Vonta, and weed is all I need. And y'all be safe. And I'll catch y'all in a minute. I'll catch y'all in a minute. I'll see y'all in a minute. And Eyes by Shut got a video, so if it's already uploaded, I'll check it out. Hit the like, drop a comment. And if anybody else live, I'll drop a salute, drop a comment, leave a like, then go get me something to eat, then work on some music. I think the only news popping is the shit that's going on with Iran and Israel. I need more news, but till then, I'm going to just lay back, relax. I'm really focused on what this weather going to do, if I'm going to work or not, so I can really plan my day around this shit, because right now, I don't know what's going on, like with this fucking weather. But we'll see how the game go. But I catch y'all in a minute. Peace. Much love to Vonta, my number one. She said she's going to be the helm. She's going to be piloting the ship. That's what's up. I'll put that in the story too, baby. You're the best helm in Starfleet, Vonta. I would expect you to probably say chief of engineering, because you very intellectual. You say you want to fight a ship. That's what's up. That's what's up. I can't wait to see the Vonta maneuver. The Vonta maneuver. Fuck the Picard maneuver. We got the Vonta maneuvers now. It's over. Change the game. The Starfleet. But let me get up out of here, y'all. I'll catch y'all in a minute. Y'all already know. First lady.